Dudes, good morning. Hello, how is everyone? Hide this. That's for later. Not for today, but for later. Just hide it so I can come back to it. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm running way behind on everything. I talked about a little bit in my little video today. It's like, I've been finding a new Zen pattern where I go to bed way early. We're talking 7. And then I sleep for as long as I want, and I usually wake up around 5, have a little kind of, hang out with the dogs, maybe do a walk, and then record territorial, and then exercise, and then get ready for stream. A lot of time in between these activities, so I'm not rushing. Dude, being an adult is, I swear to God, a series of small deviations from your schedule cascade into bigger and bigger effects. Last night, we did a little bit extra long stream. I was starving at the end of it. So I went grocery shopping, which when is the worst time to go grocery shopping? When you're hungry. Oh my God. I got one of them big bag of chips. I was like, I'll just have this. I can self-control. Got home, immediately housed those chips, dude. Immediately gone. And I woke up this morning feeling so fogged in. I was like, it's because I ate all those chips and had all that sodium in, and that's why I woke up this morning instead of at 5 my normal time. Straight up woke up at 7:47. Videos got to be uploaded by 8 so it can render and be ready for 9. Oh man, I was rushing. Fortunately, I had 2 back-to-back wins, which was great. Usually there's a few sprinkled losses in there, but my God. And then now I'm already late. It's 9:10. It's I'm gonna work out. Worked out, got a shower in. Here we are. We're all late. We're all delayed, but we're back up on the day. Now, for those of you astute viewers out there, you may be thinking, hey, Corgi, dude, isn't today the day you record Dummy Nation? Why aren't we doing that? I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had an epiphany. We've given it enough time. I don't think Dummy Nation is a great stream game. I don't think it's a fun experience for me. I don't think it's a fun experience for chat. I have a hard time making it fun. 90% of chat, some people are great and come in and add to the conversation and pick it up and stuff. I feel 90% of chat is just asking me to play a different nation until I eventually blow up. So I'm just gonna record that off stream today. I don't think it's a good thing. I think we can have more fun and vibe together playing TT. What's Isolation? Dude, we haven't updated the docket yet. It's Alien Isolation. It's our spooky horror game. We're gonna continue it tomorrow, but we don't really have time to play it today. It's you're Ripley Jr. from the movie Alien, and you're trying to go around a station with an alien. Got it? Explains the delay. I know, dude. Being an adult is you so understand adults. They really want a schedule. They really want things to be continuous. Because when you're 18, dude, you could freaking house a 30 rack on a Thursday and be at your 8 a.m. Friday class. No problem, dude. If I have as a 36-year-old man, if I have 2 beers on a Tuesday, we're calling off Wednesday. It's over. There's nothing we can do. That's everyone. Me and my friends used to drink all the time. I got these 2 friends. I distinctly remember being out until 4 a.m. on Thursday. One of them was puking behind, we've been drinking the whole night. One was puking behind a dumpster as we went to a late night burger place. And all of us, every single one of us made it to work Friday, 4 hours later, feeling great. That's not who we are anymore. That's not it. We die today. It's just not gonna work. Open front today? No, Jason, shut up, Jason. We're doing an abbreviated territorial stream, so I can then, because I do have to record Dummy Nation for tomorrow, but we'll get back to open front for sure. Here's the thing. I think you guys can agree with this. At least for me, open front's hit kind of a lull. It was fun. I've been frustrated with kind of the changes. I want to come back to open front when I'm excited to play it and it's not a drag. I think the game's gonna kind of smooth out, but I want to see at least I want to see more stability in the game before I get hyped again. I don't know. I want to feel excited to play the game again before I just dive into it, And to be honest with you, I know there's more than one creator, especially on the French side, that are feeling that way, feeling a little bit of frustration with the game. Not speaking for any American counterparts. This is honestly, the French people are like, there's a lot of French people who are like up in arms about the game on the back end. But like, I don't know. I think Americans are more like, we're not going to share our opinions in a public forum. But I will. Also, I'm just not excited to play the game as much anymore. And I want to be excited, but I would like to see better stability from the game a lot. Especially when we try and do streams so that we could get into a lobby without like half of the people dropping. That always sucks. Minecraft, not today, you silly goose, but eventually maybe. Craft, good to see you. Corgi, what happened to the Kyle-Met content? Kyle-Met. Oh, that was like a year ago. Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's just kind of hard to make a video out of that, to be honest with you. It's such like, there's such lulls in between what's happening, but like at the same time, the lulls are like, this is a 20-minute build-up to get like 2 nodes. And then once you get the 2 nodes, everything falls apart. So it's kind of hard to edit, be like, oh, the build up to like getting the nodes, we're doing all these things. And then like, I don't know. It's a fun game. I just don't know if it's a great stream game. No work for me today, Corgi. Congratulations, Cutlass. Let's go. Day off, baby. Will you ever play Roblox on stream? I've already done it. First off, please go back to my BattleBit content, you piece of trash. Fake fan, dude. Fake fan. Get him out of here. Ban him. Mods, ban that man. Hey, let's get this going. Let's just say we're going to play until... We'll go a little bit longer today. We'll play till 1 because I started late. No, wait. Keep going. We'll play till 1 because we're starting late. Do like 3 hours of TT. That seems like a good time. Yeah. Furry, good to see you. I'm the only one here who even knows that. I mean, the crazy thing with like streaming is we've had like the same audience size for like a year, but the people rotating in and out are like drastically different. And I understand that's because, you know, people get tired of the game and stuff. Maybe they just don't like me. That's fair. But I don't know. I'm kind of just vibing. I'm here to vibe. My account. That's what I was going for. All right. Let me add myself in. No caps lock. Get out of here, you silly goose. Porky circus. All right, let's rumble. What's up, Big Burger? Dude, British syrup. I was thinking about you today. You asked me what my PB bet was in the Peloton. In the 30-minute ride, I hit 303 kilojoules, which might not sound like a lot until you realize that like 80% of people on Peloton in a 30-minute ride don't get above like 200. So I was feeling myself that day. What can I say? Full service must be banned for 2 minutes in the team. Oh, you're talking about the donations? Yeah, the donations is a little bit whack, that's for sure. He was talking about me? Yeah, I was talking about you because you were the one that asked. I was like, what was my personal best? I've never achieved anything close to that. Bruh, what's up, dude? Normal person without the E. Hello. Good to see you. Could be prison. No. Is it? No. Dudes, I think we yap until this contest pops up, and then we'll be ready to rumble. First contest would be daring but fun. Yeah, Skeleton Crew first contest, I think is the way to go. I think we go hard for first contest. We go ape together strong. We do this, and we kind of count it from there. I mean, we were so close to hitting it anyways, we might as well just be a part of it. I think that's kind of the way to go. Oh, let me charge my phone, dude. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Oh, 40 seconds for contest. What do we want to see in a contest first game in the map? I mean, ideally not a world. We're definitely weaker on world, especially 2 we're very weak. Caucasia, dude. Bane of my existence. Strongest map for me individually. I think one of the worst for us as a team. Scandinavia is also kind of a bad one for us. It's definitely one that we can lose. Asia, I feel like we get locked in on Asia for whatever reason. Okay, so it's gonna be World 1. Ah. Alright. Let's try and go for a smaller continent. Let's try and grab Africa. Can we all try and grab Africa? Let's all go for Africa. Skeleton crew, we all go Africa. Let's see if we can branch out from the middle and make some damage. Yikes, world. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be fine. Just remember, we won't have the numbers for you guys to go anywhere and be supported, so try and stick close to Africa. Very daring, I like it. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll mix it up here. Would it be smarter for us to go North America, do you guys think? Because we could bleed into South America. Starting from the middle sounds bad. All right, pivot, 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 pivot. We go North America. We go North America. We go North America is our priority number one. We want Greenland. We want North America. Give us a little bit of presence into South America. That'll be a much better play. F Africa. We're going North America. North America is our bread and butter. That's how we're going to do it. Apes together strong. Can't be stopped. North America. We do this. North America. And then some people in South. Oh, if we can get both, we can probably get both. Stay here, boys. Don't need people over there. Come on over. All right, good luck, everyone. Stream snipers already? Yeah, it's kind of like a daily. It was something that used to really bother me. I wouldn't say really bothers me. I used to try and negotiate with them, be like, hey, like, it's cool you want to play against us. It'd be cooler if you played for your team. Now it's just something that's like, it's background noise. You know? It's just like, no, there's no negotiating with terrorists. I understand. I understand what whoever said that was all about. He's totally right. You can't negotiate with these people. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't want anything but to ruin other things. All right, can we work on this guy? Is it just me that has a border? Fraggle, can you work with me? Pseudodrill's here. Yeah, let's crush this guy. Good, dude. We have so much control already. This is actually pretty fire. Now we work back here. I would also say make sure to start grabbing boats if you're on the eastern side. If you have nothing to do, maybe send out a boat or two. Not a big boat, but just a positional boat. You know, like grab some islands so that we can start pushing out. Because the biggest thing we don't want to do in the Americas is get stuck in the Americas and be waiting for someone to like touch down somewhere. And start donating early. Don't wait for your red interest because of the way donations work. Just start giving out money. Ooh, bud, this is the priority here. Omen's the priority. With that guy full sending, we got to take this out. That's a DJ, stop looking at Africa. DJ, I know you're looking at Africa. Something big has happened over in South America. Oh, dude, we got this too? That's wild. Some people really wait until stream starts to start sniping Corgi. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things is like, I understand wanting to go against the streamer. Like when Grave was streaming before I would play against him. Like, let me see if I can beat him. I never like stream snipe him, but I understand like the counterculture-esque type desire, you know? Like, I want to be a go against the Grave. I get that. All right, well, freaking Junior down here in Alligator have somehow collapsed on all of Antarctica. We're getting great pushes from like where I was least expecting. We're already here. Is there any? Elliot's here. Elliot's probably a good one to donate to. Yeah, we got this. I was under the impression that viewers were playing with not stream sniping. Yeah, I mean, most people like understand that like, hey, we're here to vibe and have fun. And you know, I don't appreciate the stream snipers. Most people are respectful, But you know, there's always a minority of people who go, no, today's more about my enjoyment. I'm gonna do whatever's fun for me. And you go, dang man, that's not cool. It's kind of like, you know, let's say we're playing like chess together, we're having a good time playing chess, and he just comes over and some guy just comes over and flips the board. Like, oh, okay, like that was cool for you, but like it wasn't fun for anyone else. Corgi, can we play zombies? No, every single time we play zombies, I cave and we play zombies. All the people, especially those who are begging to play zombies, are always like, that actually wasn't any fun at all. And I go, yeah, right? It was awful, right, dude? It's the forever mentality. Let me just tell you, because you know, you're children. You don't know what you want. I've been doing this for years, and I can tell you I've had this conversation before, and I'll just straight up tell you, you don't know what you want. Like, oh, play Roblox. I would play Roblox right now, and I guarantee you all of you would leave. Even the people asking for it would be immediately gone. Like, you don't want what you want. You just want to meme and beg and complain. You don't know what you want, so you think the answer is going to be something different. It ain't that, Chief. You don't know what you want. So just enjoy what I know what you want, which is to play this. I'm 23, sir. That's a child in my brain, dude. That's a child. I don't consider you an adult until your brain's fully formed at 26, 25. Just change the rules to fit my narrative. Bro summed up politics. No, I think politics is a little bit different, you know. I think there's a lot. Oh, we ain't gonna dive into it, but I think politics is a little bit like, hey, we want this. 70% of the nation agrees we want this, and then like 20 people who happen to be senators go, no. All right, let's go. This is Bangladesh. Alrighty, what are the two neighbors? We got Myanmar. And we got India. Now it's going to ask me for the capital. Oh, if it was multiple choice, I could nail it. But I don't know it. My best friend's is Bangladeshian too. Dhaka. Yep, dude. Seriously. As soon as I heard it, I knew. Now, I don't know where Dhaka is. Could be there. There. Okay, it was there. What's the flag for Bangladesh? It's that one. Oh, that would have been a good guess for that GeoGrid yesterday. A country that has two colors. Flag, two colors. Can you guess a landmark in Bangladesh? I have no idea what this is, but this kind of strikes me as the regional fauna. Fauna's flowers, right? Or is that flora? It's flora. Fauna's animals. And that is, we're going to say that's a tower. That's not a tower, you idiot. National Martyrs Memorial. Sounds right. Yeah. Because they fought their independence war against India. What's the emblem? These are kind of my, like, could be's. I don't think they have fond memories of the British enough to put it on the flag. That's white people, so it ain't them. Could be this. Okay, got it on the third try. That's Japan. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. They speak... Do they call it Bangladeshian? Is it just Indian? No. Oh, does it start with an H? Oh, God. What is it? What is it? What is that language they speak? Hindi. No, that's... Okay. I thought it was a good guess. I know they speak Hindi in India. I don't know. Bengali, dude. Good call. Bengali's definitely one. Yep. And then I don't know what this 1% is. Maybe English. Nobody was getting that. Noah's getting chakma. Don't lie. You weren't getting it. Bengali, Bay of Bengal. It makes sense. It makes sense. The Bengali kingdom was there. Yeah, nobody speaks Hindi in Bengal. Bangladesh. Against Pakistan, not India. Oh, that's true. It was against Pakistan because it got split up between. It was like a weird British thing. Like, God, there could be a whole like you could do like a whole like narrative series on like how the British like decided to give India and Pakistan their independence and like the mass moves of population between the two countries because they split it up by religion. But India was such an integrated country before that. It was like wild to even think about how to draw a line, how to make things fair. And to a lot of extent, you know, they didn't succeed. But it's still kind of viewed as like they did their best. But even so, like, did they even need to do that? I don't know. It's a weird thing. But let's go South Africa. Long story short, India is very diverse. Yeah, India is incredibly diverse, which is part of the reason why, like, you look at like a country like China, who has a similar population but is arguably like kind of industrialized faster. Is, you know, number one, they have a little bit more of a homogenous culture. Number two, you know, obviously more of a cutthroat approach to state government. But like, one of the things I was reading about India, why India really struggles with industrialization, is it really struggles to bring farmers out of the countryside and into like the cities to work at factories and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, if your family has been farming the same land for thousands of years, all your friends and family have been doing that for thousands of years, why would you leave? I don't know. India's incredibly diverse. There's this movie Lion, if you haven't seen it, it's really good. But like, the premise of the movie is a kid is out with his brother, and they go to like the next town over to do something, and his brother never comes back, so the kid falls asleep on a train. And then he wakes up and he doesn't know where he's from or where he is, and he can't really explain to anyone where he's from. So he just like gets picked up by an orphanage eventually, and it's the story of him as like an adult, like trying to find out where he was actually from, because India is just incredibly vast. You know, like, and it was just like one of those things, like, people never heard of the town he was from, because obviously like it was near a train station, but it wasn't like on the train station. It's a good movie. Basically, India wanted full integration. Pakistan wanted independence from India. Both wanted independence from Britain. When I read into it, there was no real solution. Yeah, I mean, just look at like the solution they had and the mass migration of Muslims moving to Pakistan, and Indians moving to, or Hindus moving to India. Understand like the incredible mass population move. That was the best solution they could come up with. And like, to this day, how like India really doesn't have any Muslim population, Pakistan really doesn't have any Hindu population. It's pretty wild. Like the entire region is just such a conundrum. Like, holy cow. Like, where do you even start? Also, speaking of where do you start, where can I boat into, you think? What if I just send like, do I have a boat? Do I have access? Where am I? Yeah. What if I send like a gigantic boat? Like, we're talking all of my troops, like right there. What are you gonna do to stop that, you think? Because I can't donate. India does have a Muslim population, yeah, but it's not a very it's a very heavy minority population. Of course, you're not gonna just fully like commit to moving because like some white guy from Britain said this is the Muslim country. Not everyone's gonna do that. A lot of people did, and that's what's crazy about it, is how much of the population shifted. Yeah, block this kid. That's 150,000. You ready to send out your entire army? Didn't think so. Didn't think so. Oh, he's actually going to go for it. Okay, good. That works. Go grab that. That's for you. I think that's the best thing I could have done with my troops. This is contest? Yeah, I mean, it's a contest. I think we're doing fine. We're doing okay. I mean, as soon as we need kind of king over here, because unfortunately Banana's fighting this alone. King, could you fight like Omen or Aura over here? Like, I know you got this guy to worry about, but like Banana's kind of a 3v1 alone. And like Norwegian's trying to help, but he doesn't quite have the troops for it. Oh, thanks, Void. That's huge. Thank you. There we go. That's big. That's big. Need to build a crown? Not really. I think we're fine. I think we have enough percentage. I would just say, you know, DJ's a smart player. He's going to be careful of this guy. But yeah, maybe we do need to start building up. I mean, we could build up DJ. DJ's already in a good position. He already has a good amount of troops. We start building him up. We close up these last little gaps, and then we can kind of charge in a little bit better. Uh-oh. Here comes the crown right now, though. Yeah, all hands on deck. Donate DJ if you can. And make sure we're fighting. Don't worry about red right now. We got to fight blue. Priority number 1 is donating DJ. Yeah, see, Void, that's what we're trying not to do is fight OG. Like, he was probably going to fight us. This ain't going well. We have 50%, but, like, the entire board's against us. I mean, if we lose over here, it's not the worst because this guy's stuck. So maybe we do feed Void to knock this out over here. It's not the worst call, that's for sure. Yeah, I think this is the smarter play. Is we'll use Blue's team against them and take out this corner over here. Like, Omen's going to be easily countered by DJ. Oh, he's just full going. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He took him out immediately. Hey, Void, we got a new problem, bud. We got a new problem. You got to weaken him. You got to weaken him. You got to weaken him. Start knocking him down, boys. Start knocking him down. Counterattack. Counterattack. God bless you, TR, for blocking your teammate. Go, boys. Attack. Attack this guy. He doesn't have that many troops. He has 9 million. What? Oh, that's the crown he got over here. Oh, I thought that was Omen, dude. We might lose that now. I didn't treat that as big of an emergency because I thought it was the other guy. I thought we had time. That was a really bad contest. We had way too many people in the north. I mean, we still have the advantage, but it's not a good one. We'll say that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and call this loss, but let's take a look. Let's take a look. Where did people spawn? Oh, this makes me so angry. All right, let's talk about this, guys. So, most of the contests we go into is a 3-team contest. Our ideal strategy is to not have everyone fighting us at once. How we achieve that is we go heavy in one region and we leave the north to the other 2 teams. Like in this case scenario, we go south, these 2 have a border on each other. When we all go up here, what we are doing is, number 1, you guys all died, right? You all died. Not one of you survived, which means we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 players down. All right? And then there's never any rivalry that gets built between the blue and the reds because they're fighting us everywhere. So we really don't have any advantage to strike anywhere, right? So next time when we say we're going south, we need compression here. We want them to have a border. We want these guys to have a border. We want to push them up north. We can't win every game by going everywhere. We got to have a little bit of strategy here. We had more of our team up here than in the area we were trying to go. Dang, dude. That was a rough one to watch. Current meta, 40% with like 20 more. landmass in second place will generally win because of land donation restrictions? I don't think so. I think you're too used to playing in small numbers, Alligator. I don't think you're used to playing in a stream. Like, trust me when I say, like, I understand you're a good player, but I don't think there's anyone on this planet who knows how to, like, organize a big number of people. Because even with the donation restrictions, if we get a big number of people early on capturing a small amount of land, that rivalry in the north takes away a lot of pressure. We can push up and we can boat around each other, which has worked out great. All right, let's go for Africa, Middle East, and Europe. We cut off at Russia. You see this, what is this? The Caspian Sea. Don't go east of the Caspian Sea. Draw a straight line up and down, connecting the Polar Sea and whatever the hell this is. And say go to the west of that. Go to the west of that. Yeah, so everyone over here, everyone to the east of the Caspian Sea, you need to get to the west side of it. Again, we want to let these guys, there's a 4-team. We don't want to fight every team at once. We don't want to give every team a front to fight us. We want to chase off everyone over here so we immediately capture 45% of the map, and then we can move faster than anyone else with momentum. Again, it's that sunk cost fallacy where if we all go back first, people usually don't want to leave the spot that they first go into, right? Unless it's immediately outnumbered. So if we immediately outnumber everyone in our area of the map, we'll chase away like half the board without even having to fight them. We'll get half the board without even having to throw a fight. We need to change the mentality of going out and then coming back to staying back and then moving forward. It's like, look at this big gap here. For the love of God, I swear to God, we're going to get one of these days, we're going to get someone in Turkey, and one of these days, we're going to get someone in the Balkans. And that's going to, like, change our lives. Like, one person could change our lives on this map. Yeah, keep on the aggression. Keep on the aggression. Only people on the front lines need to even kind of consider holding. Yeah, go, 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 go. Good job, Duck. Way to jump in on that one. Ironclad as well. Good job. This is going to be the bane of our existence, is this corridor right here. Who is this? Wah? You have any troops? Where are you? Oh, you're over there. See, like, everyone over here calling for donations is like, if you were back here, we could just immediately be pushing forward already. Like, we have 47% of the land, but, like, we don't want to give anyone time to catch up. Back first, then forward. All right. Good job. Good job, I. See, that's a good attack. It's going backwards. You don't have any help really over here. That guy's dead. He went too far forward. No need to try and plug the hole on a ship that's already gone, you know? Donate Void? No, he's too far forward. He's too far forward. If he survives by the time we get back lines, that's fine. but we can address a problem forward without getting these guys out of the way behind. Because if these guys end up getting donations from their team and become a problem, then we're sunk. All of our momentum goes out the window. We always build back, then go forward. Problem in Europe? No, we took care of it. That's exactly why we like got that, so we don't have to worry about Europe anymore. Now we do have a problem down here. Void, if you can get down south, that'd be super appreciated. I know you got your own things to worry about. Make sure we're throwing donations out to the front lines, guys. Every single cycle. Doesn't matter if you're at red interest or not. Throw out donations. Red interest no longer applies. Throw out donations whenever you can. Every single cycle. There we go. Good job, good job, good job. Hezbollah, can you give support? Can you give support? Again, don't worry about like yourself and the numbers. It's more about like, can you like draw their attention away so our crown's not fighting everyone at once? Like, we don't need to be boating around. That just opens up more borders. We want to fight the person in front of us. Well done. Good job, boys. Wah, Jason, Jency. There's somebody over here in the stream. You guys over here, well done. You had insurmountable odds. You did a great job closing this up. King of Pizza, thanks for getting this over here. Void did a good job holding, even though he's a little bit too far away. I mean, he's a good enough player to be able to do that. But at the same time, if we didn't get this area out of the way, we were going to be cooked. We were going to be so cooked. No need to thank me. You did a good job. You did a good job. Of course, I'm going to gas you up, you know? Yeah, GG's. We got 4 minutes for the next contest. Let's go to let's just start our GeoGrid. Okay. Population over 20 million. Same-sex marriage legalized. Do I want to use America and anything else? No, I think the USA is a pretty good one. Could I go rarer? Does Australia have 20 million people? I just don't know where it's legalized, to be honest with you. That's kind of the real. I mean, Europe would be a better guess. But like, I'm going to say maybe France? Okay, France is rare, so we did get a better guess than the United States. Okay, we'll count that. Same-sex marriage legalized. Flag with star or sun? Star or sun? Let's think about this. Does China care? Is it legal in China? I feel like it's not. I feel like that's a bridge too far. You know where I'm kind of thinking is legit, though? Is Brazil. I feel like Brazil will be a little bit more liberal. Epic. Nice. Same-sex legal marriage legalized, or same-sex marriage legalized. Borders 5 countries. Let's go hard and say like Austria. Austria, are you conservative? Rare's good. We take those. Population over 20 million in South America. Argentina? Uncommon. Could have gone better. Oh, no. We needed that one for this. F, dude. F. Oh, God. No, we're so boned. Wait, no. Venezuela. Venezuela's got a star. Epic. Okay, good. Borders 5 countries. Paraguay. Paraguay doesn't. Okay, let's think Colombia. Venezuela, Brazil, Peru, Panama. Bolivia. Common. Damn. Population over 20 million. Arabic is the official language. My mind immediately goes to Iran. Let's do a time check. 1 minute. Okay, we'll come back to that. We can get ones in chat to clear the guesses so I don't have any stolen valor. And then Europe, we're gonna go Russia borders. Thank you, Kraft. See, I saw the blue and I was like, I knew it's Kraft. Thanks, guys. No, definitely not Iran. No, they speak Persian there, so it's definitely not that. But like, don't help me. I'm trying. The only reason I saw that one and was like it was okay is because I had already just ruled it out. Like, I wanted to say Iran because I know it's a big country, but I know it was wrong because they speak Persian. Arabic's not an official language in Iran. Yeah, I don't know if anyone actually speaks it there. From a born and bred white man who grew up in like a high school that was 98% white, my growing up of like the Middle East was like, they live in the Middle East, everyone speaks Arabic. That's kind of like the general vibe. And I feel like if you poll 9 out of 10 kids from the suburbs, that's going to be a pretty commonly held belief. You definitely use you people in Germany on the western side of Russia. That would be a better front line than trying to go in the middle here. Again, 3 teams. We want to inspire the other 2 teams to fight each other. We got to give them some space. Iran does have a minority in the far south west of the country. Well, yeah. I mean, the Middle East is kind of like the India-Pakistan talk we had like 2.0. Talk about a crazy diverse area that we just I say we, the French and the British just drew lines over and said, that's good. That's a country right there. Like Iraq's got like 8 different nationalities, or not nationalities, ethnicities. You just track the Kurdish people alone and just be like, they're all over, but like they don't have their own country. What a waste of a player. That literally accomplished nothing. Work together, boys, work together. Close out one of these guys. Cool, get involved. Doesn't matter who. Iran's a very diverse country. Yeah, the whole of the Middle East is generally rather diverse. Like, are there any countries in the Middle East that would be like, that's a homogenous country? Maybe like Bahrain. Maybe like the smaller ones. Qatar, maybe. Good job, cool. Way to knock that guy out. Yeah, if he wants to full send, that works for us. Just remember, big or small, get involved. The rules have changed. The rules have changed. Kuwait? Yeah, I mean, I feel like Kuwait could be homogenous because, again, it's a very small country. It's just the Balkans, but worse. Yeah, honestly, it is. It is the Balkans, but worse. I can't donate Void, but I can gas up Jason pretty heavily. Yo, could we just blunt the entire blue team right now? Fraggle, could you just start fighting Landowner and we start donating you? Can we just blunt the entire blue team's front right now? Take them out completely. Fraggle attacks Landowner. We just donate Fraggle. Yo, Latvia on top. What's your opinion on Latvia? Also love your videos, first off. thank you. Very kind of you for the £2 donation. My opinion on Latvia. No, I have a lot of sympathies for the Baltics. I think they've been a slightly oppressed people because, you know, they just get conquered a lot. I've never heard anyone talk about bad thing about the Baltics as a general whole. Didn't expect a Latvian nationalist here. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a ton of them that speak English, but he donated in pounds, so I think he's Latvian descent, but lives in the UK. Yo, any alien today? No, not today. I got to get Domination recording in. Oh, this guy's pushing into the back. If you can fight this back here, make sure you're fighting it, guys. Give us big donations. Everyone should be donating. Don't worry about red interest. Just give donations out. As soon as Void's able to push through this, we win. I think blunting the blue team's ability to kind of grow early on. Like, yeah, Fraggle didn't win the fight, but look how much he's pushed him back. This guy has not had the opportunity to clear the board of the red team. I think that worked out really good for us. Thanks for your opinion. I mean, yeah, tell me if I'm wrong, but like I feel like you know, the Latvians have kind of been like, and the entire Baltic area has kind of been the underdogs, and like, you know, I'm happy that they have their own independence. Now, if you ask me which one's my favorite, I'm probably going to be Estonia, just because I think their flag's cooler. And it's a fun word to say, Estonia. I think that's fun. You sure you can't squeeze it in? No, we'll go tomorrow. We'll go tomorrow. I gotta go to dinner, might be back later. Adios, Jency. Have a great rest of your night if we don't see you again, sir. Well done, boys. Great game. Great game. I'm going to worm now, Corgi. What does that mean? What do you even mean by that? I've seen some hate on TT about the Baltics. Yeah, I mean, the only kind of anger I've ever heard about Latvia, Lithuania, or Estonia generally comes from like a Russian population who believes that that is their territory. One would say. I'm going to work. Oh, okay. Have a great day at work, friendo. G. British syrup, not British? No, he's British. He's in your National Guard. Show some freaking respect. All right. Let's do. Oh wait, we need to get that back open. Let's do this. Okay, back to guessing. Arabic is an official language. Big population. What are we talking? Big population. Turkish speaks Turkish, or Turkey speaks Turkish, so they're out. That's kind of the biggest population in the area. Saudi Arabia could be an option. If it's not Saudi Arabia, maybe Iraq, but I don't think Iraq has a big enough population. Uncommon. Huge. Flag or star in the name. Arabic is an official language. I'm gonna go for the long shot. I thought they might have had a small star or something. Let's think. Iraq's got like swords and language. Egypt. Fudge! Oh no, I messed up 3. You only get 3. I should have skipped it. I could have gotten that one. All right, let's see. Game summary. What were the best ones? Djibouti speaks Arabic. Colombia. Same-sex marriage is legal in Colombia. I'm going to be honest. They have a very heavy Catholic population. I wouldn't have guessed that. Mali speaks Arabic? That blows my mind. I would not have known that. I would never have guessed that. That just goes to show you my like knowledge of Arabic. I did not think it extended that far into Africa. Wow. Tunisia? It could have been there, I guess. All right, Scandinavia, bottom right, boys. Bottom right. We feed up into Finland, but we all want to start bottom right. Most of North Africa speaks Arabic. See, that is something that blows my mind. I did not know that. I guess it kind of makes sense when you think of like the influence of the Ottoman Empire, and then before that, whatever empire that was. What was the empire before? Wasn't it the Seljuk or something like that? What was the big empire? What was the predecessor to the Ottoman Empire? The Abbasid. Yeah, the Abbasid Empire. But then before that, wasn't there something else too? The Abbasid, the Fatimids. Seljuk as well. Okay. Mamluk. Mamluk was the other one I was thinking of too. But like a lot of empires have held that territory of similar kind of like origin, if you will. So that would make sense. The Umayyad? Yeah. I don't know if they extended all the way into Africa. The Roman Empire. It's honestly kind of crazy how big the Roman Empire was and how few people speak Italian. Like they were everywhere, dude, and like no one speaks Italian outside of Italy. It never like took as like their nationality or their culture. But Rome was very much like, oh, sorry, you're not from Italy, you're not a Roman. They did speak Latin. True. I'm going to backtrack on that immediately. You have absolutely disproven me. Latin is a very common language everywhere. Or a lot of languages have a base in Latin. That's 100% true. I'm immediately out. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Corgi does wrong again. I've been absolutely just humiliated. Eritrea does? Yeah, but Eritrea was an Italian colony from like Italy. Like this is like, I think they got their independence after like World War II. We're talking pre-scramble for Africa. Latin is massive because of the Spanish Empire. Yeah, but the Spanish were also part of the Roman Empire. Spain was also the Iberian Peninsula was part of the Roman Empire. Would Carthage be one? I don't know if Carthage would be like a great power in the Mediterranean. Like they definitely gave Italy problems. Like they were definitely a rival of Italy. But like their empire themselves, I don't know if it would be like as culturally significant as like the Mamluks or the Romans. The great economic power. Yeah, they were more of an economic power for sure. The Phoenicians, yeah, the Phoenicians had a lot of sway in what was that? They were in Turkey, right? What if Carthage won? Yeah, that would have. Here's the thing. I don't know if Carthage wins what they do. Because, like, I don't know if they take Italy and, like, hold it. Or if they just burn Rome to the ground and go back. Someone else more familiar with, like, the Carthaginian Roman Wars could influence that conversation. But I don't know if they really had designs other than to, like, conquer Italy. If they just wanted to destroy it. Because, like, the Romans really, like, you know, they didn't really want Carthage that much. I mean, I think it was the second time they conquered Carthage. They just, like, burned everything and salted the ground and said, to hell with this place. This place sucks, dude. Carthage didn't have that much ambition, mostly wanted to keep the status quo. Yeah, like they were happy with like trading, and like most of their friction with Rome was like trade restrictions over the Mediterranean. I think they aspired to be more of a, like a Venice than anything else, but like again, I could be wrong if someone knows better. This is like what I've gleaned from history, but I've never like sat down and be like, let me study this. Because to be honest, unlike you degenerates, I've never had too much interest in the Roman Empire. I always kind of thought that time period was boring AF. Hey, little you're about to be on the front lines, Buckaroo. Yeah, we got to deal with Omen. Fraggle's doing it, but he can't get back here easily. We got to fight the Omen guys. So, little you're on the front lines, kid. How are we doing up north? Yeah, we got control. We just don't want to lose everyone back here. Here comes, who is this? Is this little cat boy? Yeah, little cat boy coming to the rescue. What about the Mongols? Dude, I think the Mongols are also kind of a boring part of history. Because, like, yeah, they were conquerors. But, like, they weren't, like... Their culture was conquering for a long time. Like, once they started to settle, they started to kind of get their own culture. But they didn't write down a lot of things. So I think their culture is a little bit boring. I think like a war-only culture is a little bit boring. They were very unstable and blobby. Yeah. Because their entire culture was conquering things. They'd be like, dude, you want to see the sick trick shot I can do with my bow off my horse? Whoop-a-pa! That's their entire culture. You want to see the sick trick shot? It's just like an entire trick shot of the modern day equivalent of like FaZe Clan, where all they do is trick shots in Call of Duty. I jest. All right, let's do Flaggle. Let's do Flaggle. All right, Vietnam. That's Kazakhstan. Nailed it. That was a good one for the sun question we had earlier. What's the shape of Kazakhstan? It's that one. That's Ireland. Pick the national emblem of Kazakhstan. They export so many potatoes. It's gotta be that one. Or potassium, excuse me. I'm gonna say it's that flag. Dude, I'm unstoppable. That's Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, excuse me. Population, they've got a big one. That's okay, 20 million. I have no idea what they use. I'm gonna say the Ting. Nailed it. Stunt on him, baby. Let's go. Victorian era? Oh no. I do like the medieval era. I enjoyed the medieval era. But like distinction of like, I don't care about the Romans. I think it was after the Romans. Yeah, definitely after the Romans. I like medieval era. That's fun. I like knights and suits of armor and stuff. Can't believe you didn't do World 2 teams. Why would I, dude? We have to learn about the Tudors. Yeah. James killed like all of his wives. The end of the Tudors, you know? Corey, how far did you get in the Alien game? Mission 4? We're on mission 4. I escaped the robots, and now we're going to Schneid platform. Tudor stuff boring? Yeah, he kills his wives. And then like other stuff happens. I think Victoria, wasn't Victoria a Tudor? Queen Victoria? All right, World 2. Let's grab our Asia. It was Henry that did that to his wives. Sorry, I said James. I meant Henry. That's my bad. What was the final scare count from yesterday? Only 5. Only 5. 2 of them came at the very end. A robot grabbed my leg and that spooked me. And then like I saved, and as soon as I was done saving, there was an alien right there. And that got me a little. That got me a little. And that bit where you kept getting shot by the woman, that didn't scare me. That was just annoying because I didn't know where to go. That took like 30 minutes. I had to look it up. Like, where am I supposed to go here? Elizabeth, not Victoria. Thank you. Queen Elizabeth. My bad. Sorry, I don't know the British history too much. A lot of, seems very incest driven. What's the Almond clan? Wasn't there a few months ago? Dude, here's the thing. In the longevity of this, there's a billion clans that have been just like that clan. They're gonna come and go like a light switch. You stick around for a year, I'll remember your clan. Look at the Habsburgs. Oh yeah, that's the incest family for sure. For sure, dude. Henry VIII had no grandchildren, which ended the Tudors. Stupid Henry, dude. All you had to do was just, you know, mess around the bedroom a little bit better. Rick. Stupid infertile Henry. I honestly probably need to fight this guy more than I need to fight that guy. Yeah, I'm joining you, Vio. Yo, no, he full sent me. No. He had 3 kids though? Yeah, but he should have had more. You gotta get more odds out there, kids. You know, you gotta have like 8. Because, you know, 5 of them are gonna die in childbirth. 1 of them could be infertile. 1 could be, you know, like not interested in women. You gotta play the odds. That being said, the Broadway musical 6 about the wives of Henry VIII is an absolute fantastic show. I mean, honestly, what Broadway show isn't fun? Just going to Broadway is fun. A play's always fun. Like community play, I could see why you don't get jazzed about it, but like a professional play, oh man, that seems so much fun. Like, do you guys remember the great 2020 plague where we all got to watch Hamilton for free on Disney Plus? That was awesome. Oh my gosh. I was singing the King song for like weeks after that. You'll be back. Drove my girlfriend crazy. She'd walk out of the room and I'd just be like, you'll be back. Good times, good times. Nothing says a true romantic relationship than the obsessive desire to like bug the hell out of your significant other. Just absolute. Dude, Visible, can you work with me? Here I am leading the charge, assuming you're gonna help, and you're just leaving this guy to like stomp through the back lines? Rudeski's party of 1, your table is ready. Help me help you. Sad face. Have you ever played Age of Conflict? Yes, I don't remember liking it. I played Age of Empires a lot. I played the poop out of that game. Does that help? I've also played a ton of Crusader Kings. Highly underrated game. I will say it gets a little pop-up heavy at times. you'll be like, you know, the empire spanning all of Europe, and you'll be getting things about like your second cousin is trying to kill your fifth cousin's first wife, and you'd be like, I've never heard of any. It's like the most king-like thing ever. It's like, I've never heard of any of these people. I don't care. Like, let them do whatever the hell they want. They will not be in the line of succession. And that's how I'd be a king. About Hearts of Iron 4? Ugh. Too complicated. Straight up too complicated. I was following along with a tutorial of how to play Hearts of Iron 4, and it was like, all right, we're on episode 6 of like each episode's 30 minutes. We're about to like hit play. We're about to start. I'm like, man, I don't got time for this. And by I don't got time for this, I got plenty of time for this. I'm a streamer. I don't want to have time for this. Like, I don't want this to be my life. I said this before, but Paradox is a game company for people who really like puzzles. Like, dude, are you one of those guys who wants to, like, you know, spend 2,000 hours in the game and not fully understand how a mechanic works? Oh my God, Paradox is for you. Oh, you'll love it. Do you want to have like a separate monitor so you can have your spreadsheet of equations to know what's optimal? Oh my God, Paradox is for you. There's never been a company more tuned in for you. But like, oh, dude, you're more of a casual gamer who likes to, you know, play a couple of hours a week. Ah, you're never gonna get this. You'll never even understand how to attack. How one idiot. All right, let's do our global. All right, this is obviously France. It's not France. Not that far away, though. Let's go Democratic Republic of the Congo. Very cold. Let's move over here. Let's go Uz. Oh, you know what? We're not going to go Uzbek. Excuse me. I like to type. Sir. Sir. There we go. Uzbekistan. Very cold. Okay, so we're on the other side of the world. Give me Cuba. Cuba's very warm. Not adjacent to the answer. Give me a Honduras. It's warmer. Okay. Panama. Panama's cooler. Mexico. Mexico's adjacent to the answer. The answer is Belize. Eight guesses. It's kind of a thing though. It's just like you know, wasn't south, could have been this way. Had to rule it out first. Cuba's a good guess because it would tell me if it was North or South America. Or Central. Not the worst. Can you do capital additions? Can you go die? You know how hurtful it is for me to try capitals of any shape or form. Corey, by the way, Global lets you type DRC instead of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Oh my God, why don't all games let me do that? Oh, that will save so much time. Not even time, just like, it's such an annoyance to have to type out the full title of that. It'd be like every time you wanted to guess China, be like, oh, sorry, that's the People's Republic of China? You can't just type China? Yo, chill. Yo, you chill, dude. You chill. You chill. We doing any lobby 2 stuff? Riley, let's do our best here. Let's use our critical thinking skills. Let's use our past influence of what we do all the time. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm just giving you crap. Can you do landmass guesser? I don't know the exact name of the website. Okay, I can't Google landmass guesser. I'm gonna get something inappropriate. Like, you know, that can go south real quick. Like, I can't do that. All right, let's go south. South, boys. The Central African Republic can be the car also. Let's go! one where it's giving you the outline of a country and you have to guess it. That's Wordle, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I think that's it. But I'm not gonna go landmass guesser because that's gonna be. I'm gonna pull up something that gets me canceled on stream. It's called the higher or lower game. Oh, we could play that. Ever tried Risk? Yeah, Risk is like annoying because like you can't do it on stream. Oh my god. Even if I'm just trying to say, hey guys, don't play along, there'll be like 7 of you in the game. And there'll be people stream sniping and, you know, trying to help. And it's just like, okay, so I don't even need to play the game. You guys will just play it for me. And then playing it off stream is like, hey, did you want to dedicate 2 hours for one guy to get incredibly salty that you took one of his territories? And then he's going to spend the rest of the game trying to make you lose? Ah, yeah, Risk is awesome. Risk is so cool. Bring back Talon Salem. Again, you guys don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. You think you know what you want. You have no idea. You have no idea. We go down to 18 viewers if we go to Town of Salem. You don't know what you want. You have no idea. Take control of your life and stop thinking like the new thing is what you want. And like, in all honesty, what brings you back here every day? You just want to play Territorial and vibe. I'm here with you. Have you tried Dual Empire? I think Dual Empire would be fun if it was multiplayer. I think the idea of playing it by yourself is boring. And I know what you're thinking. No, it's a fun game. And I'm just going to say to you, no, you just like Drew Darnell. He's a very entertaining person. Like, he makes boring games fun. Like, at the end of the day, that's a great quality of his. The game's not fun. Drew makes it look awesome, though. Bunch. No, I have a YouTube channel on it. But you started playing because you like Drew Darnell, right? I mean, you make boring games fun. Yeah, I'm not a storyteller though. I'm a yapper. There's a difference, you know? I'm a yapper. I can yap about anything. But like, creativity, let's make something fun. I've tried. You guys hated it. I've tried. What was that game where like you could create a custom map and like influence things, and like we did a whole wheel of like things that could happen? You guys hated that. Everyone hated that. Like, frick, man, that was me trying to get real creative. Bro, you played Aliens yesterday. That was fun. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it because we're going to continue that. Go get them, killers. Y'all doing great. Y'all doing the Lord's work. Have you tried Cossacks 3? Yeah, when I was like a child. I so remember playing Cossacks 3. It was so cool. You just send like lines of people and they just fall over it because they got shot. That was a sick game. I think I have it on Steam now. Like, I think I have it on this Steam, but I played it as a child. Man, getting games as a child was wild. You would go to Blockbuster, not Blockbuster, you go to Best Buy, and you just like look at the back of the box, and if it was interesting enough for you, you buy that. You're like, hell yeah, this is gonna be a great game. And then it sucked, and you'd be like, damn, man, that was my entire allowance for like 3 months. I guess I'm back to Age of Empires. You gotta jump on that Sultan Faith. You gotta see that. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Why is the donate button red sometimes? Because you can't donate. The game limits how much you can donate and when you can donate. So if you ever see the red money bag, just look for someone else to donate to. No one knows why. Yeah, 100%. No one knows why. We could start once again our chat's favorite segment of theory crafting how donations work, but ultimately no one knows why. It's just a forever, you know, circle loop of like, sometimes these rules apply, sometimes they don't. Sometimes 3 minutes is good to donate, sometimes 4 minutes is good to donate, sometimes you donate to a big guy, sometimes you can only donate to a small guy. G. Well done. What time is it? We got 11:30. All right. That's about halfway through. Let's go ahead and do some lobby 2 stuff. We might come back to this, but let's get some lobby 2 action going. Wait, no, settings. Lobby 2, back. Take off tag. Pop. T2 nerfing the Corgi squad. No, I was trying to like nerf people who are botting, who would have like 100 bots and be like, they all donate to me and then I win the game because I'm so cool. Which are definitely ways to get around that, but this is just kind of the... This was the hammer solution to what needed a scalpel, probably. You know, if you get what I'm saying. Alrighty, I'm gonna get some more water. Get some more water. There's no way someone is saying you should do a battle royale as we're queued up to do a battle royale. Brother, again, you don't even know what you want. You just want to complain. We're doing the thing you want to do, but you're too busy complaining about doing something, wanting to do the thing you want to do, that you're not even looking at what we're doing. Jason, I'm done with you. I'm done with you today. I'm done with you today. I almost timed you out. All right, we're here. We're ready. We're ready. Okay, I think a more fun retro game people may enjoy watching is Worms Armageddon. This is crazy because we did that and people hated it. Like, it's the thing of like, at the end of the day, when we're gonna do something, it's gotta be like, because I want to do it, we're gonna dive into it deep, and I'm just gonna push through the hate. But like, let's do British Alice, by the way. It's generally like anytime we do something besides territorial, people are like, I won't even give it a chance. Here's the craziest part. For me as a streamer, it'd be like, hey, we're all here having fun, we're having a good time, right? And like, yeah, everyone's having a good time. This is great. And then be like, all right, we're gonna play a game that you also can't play along with, but we're still gonna have the same energy and hang out together. And people be like, no, I want to be involved. I want to play. I'm like, okay, so you want to hang out? I'm like, no. Okay. Fair. Are we doing exams later? Yes. There will be a pop quiz at the end of the stream. The number one question will be name everyone that's been in stream so far. So make sure you're studying up, guys. But that is by far like a hole I've dug myself, is playing a game that the audience can play along with and then be like, hey, let's try out this other game that like you can't play along. No. 90% of the audience gone. Immediate. Hate it. Be like, no, this is a game you'll like. And be like, no, I hate it. Like Dummy Nation. Oh my God. When we started playing Dummy Nation, the chat would riot. Oh, I've never seen so many people so angry at once. People got very upset immediately. And like, you look at my top 10 videos, like I think all of them are Dummy Nation videos. People go, oh wait, this was actually cool. Like, yeah, you just caught up in like your hatred of new things. Like, I understand change can be scary, but it also can be cool. All right, nailed that. Felt good, felt good. Top 20. Why are you playing just this game? Dude, what is with you guys today? What's with chat? Did you guys all unionize outside of stream and then collectively be like, dude, today is the day we're gonna complain. Let's get our grievances out there. It doesn't matter what our grievances are, just make sure you're voicing your grievances. You know, I'm still, you know, we're gonna have a guy here in a minute be like, let's talk about how much I hate pickles and you're part of the pickle problem. And be like, frick, dude, why am I catching flack from the pickle lobby? Frick, man, I didn't know pickles were controversial. Dude, no way did you leave. Nah, pickles suck though. See, what the hell's wrong with you? What the hell's even wrong with you? Here's a fact that I love to throw out there because it's gonna blow someone's mind today. You ready for this? Pickles are just cucumbers that have been pickled. Someone didn't know that. Someone didn't know that. Few people learned that on stream, as I've said it before, but people are that's gonna blow their mind. Not everyone knew that. I learned that when I was like 24. And it was one of those things like, dang, I probably should have known that, huh? Just never thought about it. No one's mind is blown? Shut up. Shut up. Someone's mind's so blown, dude. Someone's mind's so blown. Oh, dude, are we doing Rainbow Six tonight? Maybe. Maybe. Pickles are so health. I so love. Dude, pickles are something where, like, I go through phases where, like, I'll get a thing of spear pickles and just munch on them. Like, this is so good. Oh my gosh. And then the next week I'll buy them and be like, ew, I won't touch a single one of these. Like, oh no, ew, gross. Is this new map? Yeah, was that like a month or so ago? Burns has been my death more than once, so I'm happy to contribute. I'll be happy to be a part of things. Dude, Burns, you're getting so salty. I've never full sent you before, and here you are fully attacking me? Your Honor? Your Honor? May I treat the witness as hostile? Permission to treat the witness as hostile? Permission to treat the witness as hostile? Die, clown. Get wrecked. Die, clown. Ah, frick. Mission failed. We'll get him next time, boys. Oh, dude, speaking of clowns, though, has anyone watched that new thing on HBO? It's like Town of Darby or something. It's like an It spinoff. Apparently, it's like one of HBO's like highest premiering shows. I thought the It kind of interest died off because the second one was not that good. But to be honest, the second book isn't that good either. But apparently, like, it's been very well received. I was like, ooh, maybe I should check that out. But like, I don't like clowns, not because I'm scared of clowns, mostly because like I don't understand why clowns are scary, and I really get bored of the trope of like scary clown. Like, yeah, we've seen this like a jillion times. It did it pretty well. The first movie, It did it pretty well. It brought some new stuff to the table. I think that was more of the whatever the actor's name was, the scary looking actor guy. What's his name with the weird eyes? With the eyes, dude. What's that guy's name? Who's Pennywise? Who's Pennywise? Bill Skarsgård. Dude, Bill Skarsgård's a scary looking guy. Like like, let's be honest, probably like a super nice guy, but if this guy was like following you home late at night, you'd be like, I'm gonna die tonight. Like, that wouldn't surprise you, right? If he was like a murderer, if he was like a serial killer, that wouldn't be like the most shocking one out there, right? He's Swedish. Is he really? Dude, Swedish 2 exports are PewDiePie and Bill Skarsgård. Wild, Sweden, wild. But anyways, he did a great job playing Pennywise, and Pennywise was scary. But I think the whole clown thing is like, I don't understand why people are scared of clowns. The only time I feel like I've ever been like a little bit scared of clowns is there is a town in Nevada called Tonopah. If you've never heard of it, you probably never will unless you have lithium mine interests, you know? But famously in Tonopah, there's a place called the Clown Motel where there are hundreds, like every surface that could potentially support a clown, there's a clown there. And it's right across from the only gas station. If you're driving from Reno to Vegas, you probably have to stop at that gas station. And it weirded me out. It weirded me out. I didn't like it. Hold on, I'm gonna try Clown Motel, Nevada. Yeah, the world famous Clown Motel. I did not like it. Oh, they remodeled, dude. It wasn't as scary as it is now, but like, they used to have a lot more clowns. I could have sworn there was like a crap more clowns. Maybe that was just my like, they have remodeled, but this is what it looks like now. And it's just like, I don't want to have anything to do with this place. There's also a graveyard across from the Clown Motel, which also is a little bit, you know, it's a weird place, dude. It's a weird place. I don't like it. There used to be a lot of clowns on these roofs. They got rid of them. I'm trying to find an image for you guys. Give me an old picture of the Clown Motel. See, that's what, I mean, gosh, there were so many more clowns. I don't know. It weirds me out. Looks like something from my nightmares. Yeah, I just couldn't imagine the person that's like, where did this fascination with clowns come from? Like, what 1930s hoopla happened where people were like, dude, we love clowns. A clown is a great attraction. Oh, this hotel has a clown. Let's stay there. That's so weird to me. No full sim games are bad. I mean, here's the thing. No full sim games are a lot of fun because you have to have strategy to it. People who generally don't like no full sim games are the ones who like, you know, you like playing the game because you like the slot machine dopamine feel of like getting lucky, right? This is a more strategic game because there's no instant punishment for you doing well. It's a different vibe. I get that. The dopamine hit of like someone full simming and you grabbing all the land is pretty intoxicating. But this is more strategic, which has its own vibe and is a lot of fun too. All right, speaking of our game, we got Peacemaker up north. He's definitely going to rule off Scotland. Norwegian Cheese pushing up north. This is like his favorite spot. Irish Nami, I don't know what Irish Nami's going to do. If he doesn't get like a lineup with Peacemaker to fight Norwegian Cheese, I don't know if he gets out of here, unless this is him. No, he's down there. Eclipse has got a lot of problems. He's got to deal with Friday and Yazov, who are not just going to let him run the table. They're going to get involved somehow, which is going to be tough. It's just when I get attacked, I'm just full sending them. Yeah, that's also intoxicating, like F you on your way out. I get that feeling. Do you think No Name is the best player tutorial ever? I mean, here's the thing, is it's kind of hard to compare because like you guys weren't around for when Pharaoh was at his best. Pharaoh had mostly stopped playing the game when No Name came came through. When Aziz came through. But Nana was also like up there. There's a lot of like Gen 1 players who were so good that we never got to see fight against Aziz. So Aziz is definitely one of the best. I don't know if you could say he is the best. And in terms of like people who don't play for our clan, I can't really speak to that. I don't really know too many people outside of the clan. I know Elliot is really the only one, but he shows up in streams all the time. Yazov as well. Those are like the only two players I would say I know the abilities outside of our clan, but that's because they play with us on stream. Eclipse is playing well, but he's in a horrible spot until he consolidates. Yeah, I mean, even now, he's got to finish off Yazov before Peacemaker comes down. I think Norwegian Cheese took a big gamble that he could finish off Irish Nami before all this happens. I think he's just going to make an enemy out of himself. Now, who owns this island here? No one. It's a pretty pivotal island to hold on this map. I was a black player that was obliterated by Peacemaker. I mean, it doesn't shock me. I mean, he just had so much better of a position on you. And if I'm Peacemaker, I don't know how much I need to. I think you could push through this before Yazov dies, and Irish Nami's also over here. I think you could take this opportunity to finish this up. He kind of put the wheels off to be like, no, I maybe need to boat over there. I don't know if the sense of urgency was that high. Because getting a direct land border is obviously so much easier than land boating or boating. Getting a land border is always so much easier than land or boating. Man, that sense isn't going to work today. But yeah, this is good for both Norwegian and Peacemaker to get over here. Yazov has been blunted, but this is still a winning game because everyone borders Eclipse. I wouldn't be surprised if we see everyone fight Eclipse right now. Yep, both immediately on. Irish Nami coming from the south. Yazov game is kind of over, especially considering there's no full sins, but he might be able to rope himself back into this game. You see he's going to be boating, and that's not because boating's more efficient, but just because it gives him a little bit more of a positional battle or better position to grab land. But yeah, Peacemaker probably going to become the crown after this, or is like when this is all said and done. It's not a bad position. I think he knocks some Eclipse down a little bit more and then probably starts to fight Norwegian Cheese here a little bit. Oh, Irish Nami going for the backstab over here on Yazov. Not a bad move for him. Definitely gets him out of a little bit of trouble here. And I like this move because it's like you don't need to be involved in this fight. You could definitely leave. I think Peacemaker went a little bit too early. I would have knocked down Eclipse pretty heavily first. But he might get some support from Irish Nami. Might not be the worst move for Irish to fight Norwegian. Especially why he's got such a big troop advantage because Peacemaker's really desperately trying to knock him off. I think he's trying to boat around though. We'll see. Irish Nami just building up troops at this point. I think he is like staying put, but he's got all the incentives to push. Sorry, James, I trust Peacemaker. I thought I did. I thought he had a good position, but like, I know Eclipse. I wouldn't be surprised. I think you needed to knock down Eclipse more because he's not one to just like give up. And now Peacemaker's on the back foot because he made an enemy out of these two, which is going to be tough. 20-minute end? Yeah, 20 minutes is going to be the end of it, for sure. For sure. Now, is Irish fighting Eclipse, or is he doing anything? I can't really tell. That's just some rando. He's fighting Eclipse. Okay, that's a good move for him. Norwegian's back on Eclipse, too. I think you get these two even, and then Irish fights Norwegian Cheese, grabs all of Ireland, becomes like this really firmly established third great power. Thank you, Kraft. I appreciate you. Big attacks from Peacemaker. He's kind of pulling ahead, which is tough because like Norwegian Cheese has got to get involved to help even this out. Irish Nami does not have a pathway up here, which is why I was saying like it'd been better for him to knock off Norwegian Cheese really quickly, like get these two even enough and then fight through this, because then you can influence both players. But it is kind of getting a little bit rough. I think he's being a little bit too passive, and he's a little bit too much of a critical player to taking out Peacemaker to like not do anything. Yeah, I like Peacemaker's big attacks here too. This is working out very well for him. He might just win the game here, because Norwegian Cheese has been blunted. Very easy to knock off. Although we'll see if he notices that island. He does not. So Norwegian Cheese immediately back. Norwegian Cheese has done a good job grabbing islands over here. Here comes Irish Nami. He boated all the way up there. I don't know if I love that move, but at least he's there. At least game doesn't end immediately. I think he could have done this to the same effect while also grabbing more land for himself. Although these two could just be homies. But he attacked him earlier, so I don't know about that. Cheese is desperate to get a leg up. Yeah, I mean, he's got to try anything to get back in this game. Him getting knocked off of this really hurt his chances. Especially while Irish Nami, one of his big competitors, grabbed this over here. And now those two are pretty even. Not a bad move. Not a bad move going after Norwegian Cheese. I think that's kind of the best move he can make. Take advantage of these two's like pattern for fighting each other. And understand. Peacemaker dropped. Oh, you got to fight Eclipse right now. Oh, this is so bad. You fight Eclipse. Wait till Peacemaker gets low. And try and snipe the lane. You have a great opportunity for your Irish Nami to win this. But Eclipse is going to be desperately trying to knock you off. Peacemaker's attacks are going to go between all three. It's going to be about who can have the slightest turn of the tables here. If Irish Nami is able to keep things even halfway even, and then wait till Peacemaker goes down low, grabs all of Scotland, he's going to be really hard to stop. My game crashed? Yeah, dude, you were in a good position. You were definitely going to be one of the big three. You could have definitely won that. That sucks. I'm sorry, Peacemaker. You played well. You played really well. Yeah, Eclipse is built like a 30,000 pixel lead. But like you're getting close to the point where like now you can probably grab all Peacemaker stuff. I would probably wait until about 2 million. Okay, he's going now. Eclipse is going to be desperate to knock him off though. He's not going to get any of that land. Eclipse manages to hold on to the crown. He did enough damage down here, but now Norwegian Cheese is not one to hold on to grudges. Eclipse is going to be desperate to knock off you. Ooh, this is going to be tough. It's going to be a tough position to stay on. That's Fridays. That's not even you. Oh, man. I think Eclipse wins this. I think Peacemaker was the domino that fell a little bit early. Oh, if Irish Nami had taken out Norwegian Cheese, this would have been such a win for him. I think the friendship held him back here. We'll see. We only have 2 minutes left. Yeah, you don't want to hold grudges, but you also don't want to hold friendships, is what I'll say. Yeah, I think he's too strong at this point. A minute left. I don't foresee anything really changing here. Yeah, you want to keep the pressure off yellow just to fully eliminate him from your purview. And then just fight Norwegian Cheese for the win. Yeah, nothing really could be done here, especially with a game without full sins. This one's Jover. This was Eclipse's game. Well done, Eclipse. This is a good game. We'll go ahead and call it there because Eclipse has clearly won. Well done, friendo. That was great. I told you Eclipse was a good player. Corgi, you know I'm a great mod. Like, come on. Oliver, you've been here for like 10 days and half of your comments are like, do this. And I'll be like, no. And you'd be like, okay, but you should do this. Get out here. Very well played by Eclipse. Smart gaming all along. Yeah, exactly. He did a great job. Bosnian, good to see you. And Rainbow Bees. Hello. Dude, we're going to be here for a minute. Because we're not doing a contest in Cliffs. We'll do Scandinavia, but we got to wait a long time. One more battle royale. Don't worry, we'll get another battle royale in. We're playing until 1 today. We have another hour. Oh yeah, tags off. Guys, there's 8 of you with tags on. Take off your tags. Take off your tags. We got plenty of time. We got so much time. Don't feel rushed. You have plenty of time. Take off your tags. Thank you, Nate. Is this lobby 1? This is lobby 2. This is lobby 2. I'd be a totally good mod, JK. I mean, here's honestly, you want to know what makes a good mod? 9 times out of 10, it's someone who doesn't want to be a mod. They're always the best mods. Always the best mods. Kraft is like the epitome of like that example. Kraft never asked for being a mod. In fact, I think he asked not to be a mod, but he's like one of the best mods we have. I think the only people that asked to be mods that are mods that were good mods was Luhansk and Zero Winter. I don't know if Luhansk asked. I know Zero Winter did. I want to play Adam, dude. I need some better energy from you. I know you're a good guy. Your energy's not there, bud. You can play. I saw the wall of messages of yours deleted for spamming. Like, you can play. It's there. It's available to you. We're in lobby 2. Let's bring the energy up. Let's bring the energy up. All right, go black team, dude. We're crushing right now. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. We're doing good. I mean, this guy's a problem. If we had gotten this land, we'd be so good as a team. Wasn't paying attention, totally missed the game. Dude, same. Happens to me. I think that's even happened to me, like, on stream. I called out a game, be like, guys, let's do this game. And then I've forgotten to join. That, be careful. I'm trying to like get up there to help you because you don't have a lot of support. Leave me a pathway. Monsters. All of you. Monsters. James would be a good mod. James honestly probably would be a good mod. But I don't need mods right now. We have 20 of them. Like, no exaggeration. I need to get rid of mods, to be honest with you. I've never, like, demodded some. No, that's not true. I did demod one person. And that was a big effing thing. That haunted me for weeks. We ain't getting into that, but that was not a good one. I just keep donating. I'm a donating boy. Yeah, blue's coming over. That's the problem. Boys, can we fight blue? I don't know why we're not fighting blue. They're definitely a problem. Like, I don't know why you guys are so diehard not fighting blue. We definitely need to fight blue here. They're fighting us. Hi, I don't know what to do to convince you to get involved. but we desperately need you to fight the guy right next to you. Talk about a problem that could have been so easily contained earlier on. Brother, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jesus, you let your guy die. You had such a numbers advantage and you wait till we're at a disadvantage to finally engage. There we go. There we go. Much better. Dude, why is it everyone versus black? Like, we have 35%, I guess. That's fine. There also is like a hyper vigilance for when it's the streamer's team. Like, I feel like I'm constantly having to call out, be like, hey guys, that team's the threat. But when it's my team, no worries, bro. No worries, bro. Everyone's already on it. We know that. We got it. My brother in Christ. Yeah, help me. Help me. Why are you full sending? My brother in Christ, I was literally on my way to help you. Hi. 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 Can you fight? Can you fight? Can you fight the guy right in front of you? You have one of one options. I'm with you fighting him. Killer. Oh, you're getting blown up. Oh my God. Sion's in the best spot. We were in the best spot and we chose to like mess around. But like, what if we just built around all this? We could have blitzed through the blue team, had them done. No one on the red team could have been a threat. We could have addressed what was happening over here. We just like chose the wrong battle. You're fighting the crown now, Corgi? I'm not. Again, a little bit over heightened awareness on the Sion team here, or on the black team. My brothers in Christ, we're dead. I would be more concerned with the Sion team having an $8 million guy, 8 million troop guy. My team died in 10 seconds. My team had such a good position. We did such good things. Like that winning the battle over here was great. Killer was pushing down south. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing, but if you're not trying to get over to fight Sion, you understand the game. He's got one person to clear and he wins, right? Like there's nothing you can do if he clears this blue guy. You all lose. What yellow team, to be honest? I mean, same with black team, dude. We had two people like full send, like why? The tragedy thing in my school ends at 3 p.m. for East Coast, which is the time territorial part of stream ends. So I always miss TT. Welcome. You made it. You made it, friendo. We're in this. We're in this for another hour. Mods don't have a major social presence. They're just here to enforce the rules. Yeah, I mean, it depends. You can be whatever mod you want, right? Like, Kraft is a very kind of social presence person because he's like an authoritative person. Not in terms of like enforcing the rules, but in terms of like he's an authority because he knows so much and people trust him. Zero Winter is a mod. He's an antagonist. He's a character, right? Full on, just he's a yap partner. He's like the Andy to my Conan. No, Gaming Duck, we're not doing open front, but just look at the schedule today. We'll do it eventually. But thank you. I get no food. Luhansk, Luhansk is like the shooting star. It's always special when you see one, but it is rare. It is rare. It is rare when you see a shooting star, right? It makes you feel good. It's always great to see it, but it's not gonna be around every day. Every mod's got their own personality. No, I'm just asking. Well, Gaming Duck, please respect the fact that, like, you know, I don't want to be derailed. Like, I get you want to play, but like, I got a schedule I put up every day. I put effort into that. I'm just asking you to look at it. It's the pinned comment. No one's in trouble. We're all fine. And you're not the first person or the last person to do it, but I'm just asking you, I'll put an effort to update the docket every day. No, but Oliver said I'm trying to tick you off and I'm not. No, I don't think you are at all. I know you jump when we play open front, you're there and you have a good time and you're a good person. So like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just, it's more of a generalized message that I'm just trying to get out there. But like, we have a docket every day, and every day I'm always answering the question of what are we doing? And I think it's fair to be like, I understand why he could get mad about that. I think it's fair for me to be like a justifiable small crash out for when I update the docket every day, and every day I'm finding the comments of like, when are we doing this? What are we doing today? We playing Roblox? Is today? Is today? Oh, get wrecked. Jason absolutely cooked. Yeah, he got auto-modded so fast. He was like, when are we playing? And then just immediately auto-modded away. Thank you, Nightbot. You the best. You the best, Nightbot. Oh, gosh. Do you guys remember? You might not have been around for it, but there was one guy who got so heated. Lost control about Nightbot being a jerk, not realizing that Nightbot is a bot and not a person. he full on lost control, and it was like, dog, it's just a robot. Corgi, did you have a good GPA? Oh, I mean, here's the thing. It's kind of like, in psychology, there's a thing where nature versus nurture. It's a bigger argument in psychology. There are certain things where you are just going to be like naturally genetically good at, and some things you are going to be good at because of the environment you're raised in or the environment you're in. So like in high school, very toxic environment, bullied heavily. School was a bad place. I hated the mindset of like, we have to do a small assignment for every little thing that we've ever done. GPA, graduating high school, I think was like a 2.5. No exaggeration. Oh, bad. College, new start, lot of friends, good social environment. Good environment was around a lot of smart people, and being around smart people pushes you to do better. 3.5. And like, again, 3.5 is not impressive to you, but I want you to understand, I am not naturally smart, but I pushed myself as much as I could, and I got a 3.5 while also working multiple jobs and having multiple club responsibilities. Like, I was always a president or vice president of some club. So, environment definitely adds to it, but like, when you're around good people who gas you up, you can do well. And if you're around people who like bring you down, you're gonna suck. Corgi and Majestic makes up for it. Dude, I was so unpopular in high school. I was so unpopular, dude. Full nerd. Enderman's not in the best position. No, the red team has a lot of incentive to fight him. But like Scion's taken over control of the map and they need to fight him. Where like Cheeto Star's got a border with him, Isaac does not. Isaac just got a border with him. Cheeto Star should also support his teammate, immediately go into Mina as well. Corgi was a nerd in a way that like I didn't have friends and I played video games. Like, you know how people like, here's the thing, you kids don't know it because nerd is just kind of like a vocabulary word that everyone uses now and it's completely fine. Being a nerd was really bad in my time in high school. Being called a nerd was like a real insult. Like, oh my God, you're such a nerd. Like, dang, dude, he got me. I was a nerd. I played football. I wasn't the best at it. I got bullied for that. I got bullied by my brother. I got bullied by people I didn't even know. I got bullied so hard, the school counselor was like, I think the best thing for you to do is transfer. Just bullied all around, dude. Isn't there a hurricane in Florida right now? No, it's like projected to go to Florida. It's like Hurricane Melissa. It's supposed to be a big one. I don't think it's like yeah, it's in Jamaica, I think, right now. Nah, you got bullied? Oh, 100%. 100%. I got bullied hard. And there was two factors that kind of, let me tell you, the two factors that helped me not get bullied was one, I changed schools. I got into a new environment where I could start over. Two, my brother went away to college. That was a big one. Huge one, actually. And three, I started working out. Working out was, I mean, brother moving away is probably number one. Like, we don't talk to this day. We're not friends. He was awful to me. School was great, but I probably put the number one thing that changed my life is just in terms of working out. Better mentality, better headset, you know, just as like as a me person. But also like, you know, people respect you a little bit more and treat you nicer if you're like buff. And you may think that's like really shallow and not true, but it is. There's a lot of psychology that goes into like, if you're like a big guy, people will respect you, not because they fear you, but because they like, you're just automatically looked to a leader. It's a very like tribalistic mentality that we've carried over. Like, big guy do strong thing, he get food, we all live. That's the mentality. All right, let's do another battle royale. Can you read the text I wrote earlier? Brother, I ain't searching up for that. Corgi, it's kind of ironic. You got 50K subs, 50K loyal fans. Nah, not 50K, you loyal. I've seen the videos. I've seen the video performance. There ain't 50K of you in there. You ain't loyal. Also, your teacher was bullying you? My teachers didn't bully. Well, I did have some conflict with teachers. I don't think they bullied me. There was a couple times where like, there was one time where a teacher like publicly humiliated me. Like, me and my friend were like just messing around, and he just like insinuated that we were gay and playing handsy, and that was like a little far. He apologized for it right afterwards, but the damage was done, right? The kids came after us for that. That was a few weeks of not fun. Trolling on teachers is so funny. Oh, I got pulled out of math class by my math teacher because I just didn't want to do math homework. Like, we had time to do math homework, and it was like, I'm just gonna chill. Oh, she pulled me out of class, but in a way where everyone could still hear it, and berated me. She went hard, and I was like taller than her too, so it was even more awkward. But it's like, what's the resolution here? Like, you're gonna send me to the principal's office or not? Because I'm not gonna do the homework. All right, let's wait for something else. We've already done British Isles. We ain't doing Mountain One. Happens in my class every day. I mean, it's kind of like a toxic thing of like, you know, you do need to learn good working habits, but you also kind of need to know, like, if you're not in the mood for it. Like, there was a lot going on in my day. It wasn't just like I didn't want to do math class that day. There was a lot going on in my day. She didn't know about it. She didn't ask. She just assumed I was being a lazy piece of shit. And it was just like, yeah, man, I just need a little bit of reprieve. This is a great moment for me to mentally gather myself for the rest of my day. All right, let's do World 2. This is a good one for the boys. I'm sad because I have to go back to school tomorrow. Dude, I mean, honestly, I don't know. Some schools sound like a fun time. School, like in general, like sucks. Like one thing, like Japanese schools and like Asian schools seem very try hard and stupid for like something that ultimately probably isn't going to matter in the long term of your life. But I am jealous of their clubs. Like they have clubs for everything. You get 3 people together, that's a club, right? Like in America, you really don't have that. It's like, are you playing a sport? Like, no. Okay, well then go home, kid. What are you still doing at school? Go like freaking watch TV. There's nothing for you here. I have an exam tomorrow. Well, I hope you do well. I hope you studied is the better question. I hope you prepared for it. Corgi carefully thinking about what he's going to say about schools, knowing that children in chat will take it to heart. I mean, it's more of like, I know some people have fun in school, but like, it's kind of more of the message I want to hit home is like the peak of no one's peak of their life is ever going to be in high school. So like, don't take it like to heart if you succeed or don't succeed in high school, because it's not going to be like the epitome of your life. It's going to matter very little in your life. I'm always impressed when people still know people from high school, like have friends, because like most people drop your friends. Like seriously, like your entire sense of self changes, and who you like hanging out with changes. How you define a friend is changes, and it's all for the better. So when people like stay with friends with people in high school, I'm like, dang, you got lucky. Like you found good friends in high school. Like most of your good friends in life are not gonna be from high school. Few people are that shallow. No, I think it's like more of like, I don't think it's a shallow thing. I think it's a really easy concept to get overwhelmed with. Because society puts a lot of pressure on high school being like a cool thing, right? A lot of media takes place in high school. Oh, high school's not working out for you. Don't worry, big world event will come where you'll be the hero and everyone will see how cool you are. And it's just like, nah, high school's just something you get through. Like whether you like go out into the real world and start working right afterwards or go to college, high school's not gonna matter. I dropped 95% of my friends. Yeah, I dropped all of them. There's one guy who, if he called me up today and he was like, hey, I'm in town. His name's, I'll just say his name's Alex. He's a great guy. He was a great friend. If Alex was in town and he was like, hey dude, let's hang out, I'd be like, totally, let's do it. That's it. I take that back. If my friend Kim called, I'd hang out with her. She was cool. But like, I don't even know where she lives anymore. I've got, we dropped so far off the face of the planet from each other. I think she's a teacher. I made very few friends in high school. So the few that I did, I say what I would still talk to over Discord at least. Let me ask you this. Over under 25, Kitty. Over under 25. How old are you? Give me an over under. Because like even in college, I made great friends. There are still a lot of them I still talk to this day. There's a lot of people from college where if they were in town, I'd be like, dude, let's hang out. Like one time a guy was just like, hey, I'm stuck at the airport in here. And I was like, dude, let's get drinks right now. It was a great time. We hung out like we've been friends forever. But like actively talking to all the time, not a lot. But like my forever friends I found when I was like 28. Like my friends Kevin and Aaron, I would talk to them forever. There's not really anything that's going to separate us. Under, so well aware that will change, but for now it's true. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say like if you leave high school and you're only a couple years away from high school and you drop all your friends, they were probably really not your friends at all. Like if that little bit of a time difference can like sink your entire friendships, you probably weren't great friends with them. But eventually time will fade and you'll move on. You'll find new friends. Why? Well, because like you just build deeper relationships with people who are more mature, and that maturity doesn't really come from like being in high school together. Like the number one indicator of if you're going to date someone or if you're going to be a friend with someone is proximity. That's just a true statement. You are much more likely to date or be friends with someone that you see on the regular than than you don't. So if you move away from that and you take away the number one indicator of a friendship, a lot of people you just don't stay friends with anymore. There's a lot of people from college I thought I was gonna be friends with for life that I have just not talked to. And there's also people who I thought I would lose touch with that are like great friends that I stay in touch to this day. Right now, my closest friends are the ones I made in like 5th and 7th grade. Yeah, that tracks pretty well. My closest friends are like the ones I've known for 2 months. Yeah. And there's going to be like ebbs and flows in your life where you're like, oh, this is a great friendship or this is a great relationship. And then you move on in life and you're not with those people anymore. And you go, that wasn't a good friendship. Especially with coworkers, dude. Oh my gosh. There are my ride or dies, especially when I work with the Boy Scouts, dude. They're my ride or dies. We hang out every Friday. It was so much fun. Don't talk to any of them. Moved away. Don't talk to any of them. Corey, what do I do if I like someone, but we only talk on the phone and never at school? Can I ask you a question? How? Like you talk on the phone, but you don't talk at school? Is that by like choice or you just don't see each other at school? Me and my friends made a clan. We would always go to the same spot near a tree, and there was so much drama with other kids at the school. Almost decided they cut down the tree. Yeah, that's just a real high school thing. It's like something becomes a big thing and like too big of a thing. The currency of quarters was banned at my middle school because there was a game called Quarters where like I don't remember the gist of it, but I remember like the loser, you could on the table, they'd have to put their knuckles down and you get to fling a quarter at them as fast as you can, and people had like all these cuts and scars on them. So currencies as a denomination, as a currency, was banned in my middle school. I live in Europe, and there's only 2 schools here: primary 5 to 13, and second is 13 to 18. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is like if you live in a small town, you're a lot more likely to stay friends with those people. But that's again going back to the proximity conversation of like, if you all stay in the small town, like you're probably gonna be friends. Also, Latvia with the £1 donation. Thank you. Appreciate you, friendo. British school drama is so much different to American school drama. Yeah, I mean, there's always cultural differences. I couldn't even tell you what a British school drama would be. American school drama usually revolves around, I hate to say it, but kind of violence, right? Like the big news is always like a fight happened. Dutch school's drama is weird. You can't just say it's weird. You got to give me an example of like a Dutch school drama. Guess what drama happened in my school? Tell me what drama happened in your school. Oh, here's a better question. I actually have a general interest in this. Okay, so American high schools are notorious for having a rival high school. Like, doesn't matter. We hate those guys. Those guys are the worst. I distinctly remember being in high school and like we were playing, it was when I was playing football. We were playing a team that I had never played before. They start with an R. And my coach went on a whole rant about how much he hates this school. Hates this school. They like post signs on like where we come out. They come out of a tunnel to show that they're affluent, and they're just like bad people. And like I'd never met a single person from that school, but I hated those people. I hated those people so much. Ugh, you went to Thunder Ridge? You suck. I hate you. But like, I don't know if that's true in Europe. We have rivalry high school, but it was a friendly rivalry. Yeah, no. Americans have like die hard. Like you see someone wearing your rival school's jacket in town, you have silly string in your car, you're gonna silly string their car. Yep, the rivals in US is insane. I think it stems from competitive sports. Oh, it 100% stems from competitive sports. Because how else would you even interact with another high school? Now we don't got that in Canada? That's wild, dude. Maybe that's why you guys suck at sports, other than hockey. You guys spend too much time on the ice field. I don't understand school rivalries as a European. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't know about homecoming week. Oh my God, every class is split up. We all do chants. We have songs. It's all about beating our rival. There's like a little bit of skits and stuff. It goes ham. Canadians don't have any rivalries because that would be rude, and Canadians aren't rude. That's fair. That's fair. As a European, bro, we have football rivalries. Yeah, no, I get that. Football rivalries are real. The American equivalent to that is college. College sports go ham. Like professional, we don't care. Your professionals are very like, that's where you guys go at it. That's where you guys get into it. Americans, like, it's college or nothing. Like, I go to a Denver Bronco. Like, I go to Denver, or I went to, the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders are rivals. I am a Denver Bronco fan. I went to the Raiders. And I had people, like, yell at me and stuff, but nothing like, nothing where I felt for my life in danger. Where if I went to like a Michigan game wearing Ohio stuff, dude, my head be on a swivel, like straight up. I wouldn't trust people around me. I'd be concerned for my own safety. All right, hold on. So we're not in the same lessons for your info. I'm in secondary school in the UK. I'm kind of popular. I have no people who hate me, and this person, we have no lessons together. But you talk on the phone all the time? How do you guys even know each other? I don't know. Growing up, I was always the advocate of like, shoot your shot, just go for it, because it's better to be wrong than to like keep guessing. But as I've grown older, my advice would be, for the most part, if you have to question it, it's not real. I'm willing to hear other people's advice on that one. But my kind of dating advice has always been like, from my perspective as I've gotten older, is if you have to question it, it's probably not real. But, you know, I've been tapped out of the hip for a while. So, like, the culture could change. I'm in college in the UK. We don't have any form of rivalry in college. It's just not a big thing. Yeah. It's just so weird. Like how you don't. Like how... Maybe because like high school sports are more club-based in the UK than like America. Like in America, if you're playing soccer, if you want to play soccer, you play for your high school team. There is no like club equivalent. There might be a club equivalent when you're like off season, but like you primarily play your sport through your high school. Where I feel like Europe and the UK is more of like you play through a club that's not associated with your school. Tell me if I'm wrong though. Yeah, I mean you say that, but like you question like I don't but that don't mean that real. I play for a club and my school. Okay. Well, I just don't know. I've never been to high school in Europe. Yeah, so last week we had some lessons together and we were working in a dance group. Nice. So we talked about in the plan the dance, we just kept calling each other and now we're on call. I'm gonna be honest. Sounds like, you know, here's what you do. Here's what you do. All right, Oliver? Here's what you do. Invite her out something casual. Hey, you want to get like lunch? Or You want to go see this movie. Don't like be like it's a date. Like I want to ask you on a date. Just test the waters. Test the waters. Find a reason to hang out. She don't know we're on stream. Let me tell you, we're safe here. This is a safe spot for men. There are no women. There is like one certifiable community member that I know is a woman, and she's married with kids. So I doubt she's gonna squeal on you. Like I think you're good. I think you're good. Let's go, boys. Yeah, this is a boys club. Boys club. Let's go, boys. Like she's never gonna be like, let me check out the geography free fighting game. She's not gonna be here. No sexism, just reality. No, yeah, 100%. We do have a 10% audience, but they're just not in chat. I feel great about having a 10% audience because I understand this very male-dominated interest field. So I'd be super stoked if we had more women in chat. But, you know, it's just the reality of it. Video games in war. I mean, video games is vastly becoming a more female-friendly option. Even though, like, females get a lot of harassment, there are a lot more women playing video games now than there were when I was growing up. I straight up don't recall ever meeting a girl who would ever admit that she played video games in the entirety of like until I got to college. I don't even think I remember meeting a girl who played video games in college. Corgi, I have to be honest with you. Should I tell her I like her and how? Here's the thing. You don't tell her you like her. You just find a reason to hang out with her and test the waters from there. Like, don't put pressure on the hangout as being like, this is a date, or this is like, if we have fun, then we're going to be dating. Just like test the waters, build like the interest, build like the proximity, have fun. And when it feels right, like after a couple times of hanging out, if it feels right, then you could ask her. I mean, that's a vibe check that you have to feel. I can't tell you like the signs of like, oh, this is when you know. Because I don't know this child. At the end of the day, I haven't studied up on her. So, like, you know, feel it out and do it when it's right. But the first time, just find a reason to hang out. My freaking school is hard because my friends is very rude. I think you mean rude, spelled R-U-D-E. It's a boy, I'm joking. I mean, if you swing that way, you swing that way. I ain't here to judge. Live your best life. Yeah, but if they're being rude to you, they're probably not your friends. I distinctly remember being friends with people in my first college I went to. It was like, one of them was like a great friend, but then when we hung out with another guy, their like thing to do was like to bully me. Like, yeah, they weren't great friends looking back. Like, I told them I had a phobia of cold water because I almost drowned in a frozen lake as a child. Like, in a Boy Scout trip, I fell into a frozen lake and I almost drowned, and it was very scary. I have a phobia to this day of cold water. I do not like cold water. And like, as I was showering, they quietly unlocked the door and then poured cold water on me, and I had a panic attack. And they thought that was so funny. And I was like, F this guy. It's like, that's not a friend. Like, dang, dude. I talked to the other guy who was actually friends with, and like, he kind of realized how big of a deal it was and apologized. But the other guy was just like, dude, what's your problem? And I was just like, fuck that guy. I was ready to fight. If I wasn't having a panic attack, I would have fought him. All right, we got 2 minutes left. Let's see how the game's going here. Oh, panic attack, that's bad. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's not a phobia I choose to have, but like, at the same time, you can't just like choose what you're afraid of. So other people downplaying it is kind of rude. Like, if people are afraid of spiders, let them be afraid of spiders, dude. All right, 40 seconds left. Talking about positionally wise, T's in a good place to win this if he gets lucky with a full send. I think more realistically, We're looking at Elliot or Freezed for the win. Oh, big full send immediately. That switches the tables humongously. Does T realize? Yes, he does. He gets all of South America. Ooh. Don't know why you'd give up. You had a chance. There was a shot. Only 20 seconds left, though. Big attack by Freeze. He's going to be a little bit stuck, though. Boat down south is smart, but you have very limited time. 10 seconds left. Remember, you got to send the full send out before the last 10 seconds. Elliot's going to be really screwed in Central or South America. There's the full send. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Elliot wins. Freeze went a little bit too early. The game was his. He went a little too early. I think because T full sent him as well. Good job, Elliot. Well done, friendo. Alrighty, let's do another teams, and that might be the end. Or do you think Russia's overrated in military? I mean, it's kind of a thing of like they spent the money to be good enough, and it sounds like there was a lot of corruption in their military, so like all the money didn't quite go where it's supposed to. I think they kind of got exposed fighting in Ukraine, a country which they should have beaten in like the first week. Wait, let's keep this topic because I'm passionate about it. I mean, I don't want to like bash Russia. I think we can all agree Russia bad. Russians not bad. You know, it's important to distinguish from the people. I'm scared about what's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. To be honest with you, you have hundreds of people in charge who like don't want this to escalate on both sides. Hello, everyone just came back from the dentist. How's your mouth? Are you able to talk normally? You got that like numbness. You get those numb shots. I would like to go to Russia after the war ends. See, I mean, I'm sure there's beautiful parts of Russia. Russia's never been appealing to me. Even before the war. Like, I was friends with Russians. One of my best friends from high school. My second high school. Well, he was Russian. His name's Artem. He's a great guy. Never really was inspired to go to Russia. Don't know what's there. All right, hold on. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll load up. I'll BRB. Yeah, remember, no tags. Okay. Ooh. I know we just did World 2. No, we'll wait for a better one. Oh, we did the apple pie thing again. Oh, dude, we got him. We got him. The apple pie. Oh, he's so weird. Oh, the streamer's so shocked. Oh, no. What is everyone saying apple pie for? Oh. Freaking lunatics. All right, let's do Middle East 17. Middle East 17. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, jerks. Dude, I'm getting lunch right after this. Grilled chicken, ramen noodles. So excited. little tip for those who might be in their 20s and don't like to cook. You can buy 2 grilled chickens for like $6 at Safeway, which is kind of a good deal. Like, I understand you could buy a lot more chicken for cheaper, but then you have to cook it. And honestly, like, anytime I buy chicken, a lot of it goes to waste because I'm not like, I can't eat that much, right? Like, I can't eat like 12 chickens, 12 chicken breasts. Like, I can't do it. And then half it goes to waste. And it's like, cool, I saved money, but I wasted more. I feel more guilty about the waste than anything else. Being single is tough for shopping because everything's built in like for 2s. Like, dude, I want to have a little bit of avocado today. I'm like, okay, well, realistically, half the avocado is going in the trash can. Because I'm not using a full avocado. I'm not a monster. But also, like, you know, I'm not going to eat avocado 2 days in a row. Or you have to. You have to really commit to that. Oh, dude, I really like pineapple. Sucks, nerd. Yeah, what are you going to do? Eat an entire pineapple before it goes bad? Frick, man. I really love pineapple. Yeah, not a lot I could do about that. That's really unfortunate for us. I couldn't get around that bot. Why don't you buy 12 chickens anyways? Because it's wasteful. Right? Like, hell, a chicken gave their life for that. It seems a little disrespectful to, like, not even eat it. The bot did you dirty? Yeah, the bot did me dirty, and then also this guy gave a big attack into me, which really limits my options. They gave their delicious life. I mean, chickens also live like a rough life. Like, it's number one, like, it gave its life so you could eat it, which, you know, it didn't actually like surrender its life. But I don't know, you know, if you're not buying it from the farm, they didn't live a good life either. First thing that happens when a chicken is born is they're sorted into male and females. The males get thrown into like something that immediately kills them and they go in the trash. Females then have their like beaks chipped off and their wings clipped. And then they live in very cramped cages. And you may be thinking, oh, don't worry about that though. I buy free range chickens. The qualifications to have your product label as free range is access to the outside. Like, and usually that'll be like a small dog door in like a giant warehouse with like a little enclosure they can go outside. But not all chickens can actually go outside. So 90% of the chickens probably won't even go outside. So they're like, take all that into account and then be like, let me throw away that chicken. Like, dang, dude, they lived a hard life. I really like how you consider sympathy for chickens by your voice. I mean, maybe it's because like when I was in college, one of my jobs was like I worked on a farm and I was like legitimately the guy who executed the chickens. Like I was in a rotation and I was the one who stabbed them in the neck and then handed it off to the guy who plucked it. Like that was legitimately my job. That I have a little bit more sympathy for chickens. Now this was a farm where like the chickens were actually like loved a little bit. Dude, why is everyone so hard after me? Do you guys not see how like I'm not a good target? Like frick, man. Oh god, gotta get the green team. This homie boated over here, disregarded his entire team's trifles to fight me. Oh, this is why I hate playing teams. You guys target me so much. And I don't mind it when it's single player, but it's like now the green team's playing with a deficit. They're playing from behind because they have to compensate for me playing. And every time I ask you, please treat me like a regular person. Again, not because I care about doing well, just because I don't want to weigh down anyone who happen to be on my team. And there's always people who be like, no, the best thing I can do right now is fight Corgi. Oh, so lame. Just so you know, I was focusing the guy attacking you. I mean, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because look at how much the green team. Do you think the green team's winning this? Like, respectfully, Elliot, what the hell are you doing down here? Like, what was like your decision making for getting down here? Like, oh, this guy right here, too good of a target. Better use him. Don't want to connect with my teammate and deal with the white threat. I'll just go fight the green team. Are we doing another game? This will probably be the last game. Adam, I'm timing you out for 30 minutes, bud. You've just been like, you've already been warned. No, I'm timing you out for a full hour. Timing you out for a full day. You've already been warned multiple times about spamming requests for other games. Then Alien will be tomorrow. Alien will be tomorrow. And on Halloween, we'll play it as long as it takes to beat the game. Which is, what, Friday? Yeah, Friday's Halloween. So we have 2 days. We're going to get in for Alien, and then we'll finish it on Friday no matter what. Unless I get way too scared. So wait, is that the first tomorrow or what? Yeah, so like 24 hours from now, kid? 20 hours from now? What's the Black Crown doing? I don't know. I mean, Cool Guy got absolutely obliterated. I don't know what he was fighting. That's basically the black team's chances down the drain. Like, straight up, they're cooked. That's very bad for them. Now, it is kind of bad for the white team also to get a border with, like, everyone else. But at the same time, you kind of look at that position and be like, you had a chance to wipe out the entire black team. Why not take it? I think that's a good move by Mina's part to limit T's responsibilities. Mina can fight Simon. He fights down this guy. And then they fight down Elliot and High and potentially GTS. Are you playing another game? I'm confused. My brother in Christ. Again, I put so much effort into the docket. It's pinned. It's pinned. It's the pinned comment. Just look up. Just look up. Stop typing. Stop typing. Look at where the typing goes and just look up. Frig, man. Frig. Now, Mina's taking the time to support the crown. This is not a real fight that they can win. I understand using Simon as a buffer, but yeah, I was about to say his best move might be boating in and trying to eliminate one of these two that they could work together on. I think that works out for them pretty well. Elliot's kind of the wild card. You need to avoid him. He has no way of getting over there right now. Simon's at max cap, so he can't do anything. This is a great opportunity for the white team. And this is honestly a fantastic opportunity if you're Mina to send a big boat. Land that. Like, understand the importance of landing that and getting there. And like how much delaying it hurts your team. Like, sitting a boat of like 3 million always catches the person off guard and they can't stop it, right? Instead of messing around with like 3 small boats and trying to outposition them, just brute force it. White one? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not yet, anyways. Because you got to remember, Elliot's still in the game. There's his boat. I was about to say, he's going to be doing something. There, he's down to 7 million. Game's over. Game's over for White. I think they had to press their advantage. I think it came down to, like, not landing here. Really sucked for the White team. I have a conspiracy recording never reads the message ending in XD. Who types a message and then puts XD? What is this, 2006? Was the goth era coming back? Are we goth kids or are we scene kids? No. You gross. You kids are lucky. You didn't have like half your population like going goth. Ugh. Weird times to be alive. Equal match again? Yeah, it definitely is coming in equal match. Everyone's got incentive to kind of wipe out at least Mina and potentially T. I don't know how much Red has. Red doesn't have any inspiration or need to wipe him out. But Black, Black has a lot to gain from this. So does Elliot. White just got sped run? Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like the importance of landing a boat and supporting your teammate and being there for that critical moment. They could have easily turned the tide. Elliot landing, but like T spent so much of his troops trying to fight off these two that by the time Elliot landed, he had nothing to defend against it. But now we have a real border gore game where everyone's kind of equal. Everyone's very equal. Yeah, it's another 3-way, which is always a good sign of like a good game. GTS is probably in the worst position just because he's in the middle, but everyone has an equal I don't think that matters as much because, like, you know, High's down here. He's got a lot of he's not going to be able to stop fighting Elliot easily. Same over here. Same over here. GTS has got borders everywhere. I think everyone's got an equal chance of winning this one. Accidentally click boat instead of defend. Oh, dude, that's rough. Who were you, Trix? Oh, you were T? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you tried your best. But, like, you just got put in a tough position. Like, going here was always going to be tough, but, like, the urge to kill the entire Black momentum was strong. It was hard to keep the enemy in front of you when you have an opportunity like that. All right, we're going to keep this going to the 15-minute mark because we're just in a stalemate position here. So, if we're cutting this one off at 15 minutes. Everyone's got, like, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. To figure out who's going to win. I would encourage you, GTS, to go for the win. You have a great chance to win it. So, you know, don't just give up. Corey, what was one of the best games you played in Territorial? There was one game. It's a video. It's like a guy holding a bomb. Where we were so behind in teams and, like, the other team was winning drastically. And I got the smallest, like, opportunity to knock them back. And it just kept cascading and we won. Like, they had, like, 54%. But they were just, like, getting cocky and, like, over-attacking. And we pulled it back and won. Corey, what's your favorite map? I always like playing in Caucasia. I think that's a really fun map. Name of the video? I don't remember the name of the video. But it's one where, like, there's, like, a cartoon character holding a bomb. It's like, this is for you. It's an old video, too, before I had the new microphone set up. Good move on High's part, trying to eliminate the northern section from Elliot. Really kind of limits Elliot's options. But now he can't really... He's got this awkward square with no boat, so he can't finish that off, which is rough. GTS now with Crown, though. Ooh, big attack. Puts GTS in a great place for momentum. Last minute, though. Last minute. At this point, both players are going to be very inspired to full send GTS. So I don't know. I think GTS kind of has to strike early with some big attacks and I hope he can recuperate. Yeah, last 30 seconds. Do you play any non-territorial similar games in your free time? No, I don't really play any games in my free time, to be honest with you. I'm gamed out. After like 3 hours of gaming, I'm kind of gamed out for the day. All right, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. What if I end the stream right before this happened, though? Nobody got to see. 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh, I think it was Elliot. I think he had it. Well done. Well done, boys. Well done. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for today, boys. Hope you guys had a great time. But that's gonna do it for stream today. I gotta go record some Domination, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.